Welcome back. A small brewery just upriver from the Quad Cities in Galena is getting ready to celebrate its third anniversary this summer.
But the tourist town's brewing history goes way back to 1833 and a special beer that you surely still know today.
The idyllic streets of Galena, Illinois. Tourists, small shops, boutique restaurants, and for about 3 years now, the Galena Brewing Company.
Hello, how are you?
I have an engineering background. I had been a home brewer for about 4 years, but just took an interest in the history of Galena.
Warren Bell, a native of South Africa, set up shop here a few years back. An uphill beer battle because no brewery had been here for roughly 80 years.
We had to persuade them that we were making much more flavorful, much more exciting beers, and particularly with the Galena label, it meant that they had something local.
We'll drop grain into our brew kettle, mix it with hot water, and that'll consist our mash. And then it'll ferment anywhere from a week to a week and a half.
That task of brewing something special, something local, now falls to brewmaster John Wagner.
You know, it's people that have passion for certain aspects of a brew pub, whether it be the customers they interact with or the actual products they make.
The Galena Brewing Company prides itself on several of their award-winning beers. Why, thank you very much. This is great. But Galena's history with beer dates back well over 100 years with a brand that no one will expect.
Red Stripe, the beer in the short, stubby, ugly bottle.
So even though Red Stripe is now considered to be a Jamaican beer and enjoyed all over the United States, it originally was a Galena label, and it was a Galena label for 100 years before it went to Jamaica.
That's right, Red Stripe, brewed in this old building since the mid-1800s. The brand shipped out in 1938 when the brewery closed.
Two British guys came and bought the rights to that label and took it to Jamaica.
Now, nearly 8 decades later,
Focus on getting our beer to the people closest to us.
a new Galena Brewing Company, a new mission.
We're a craft brewer, and so our beers are handcrafted. Our beer master takes a pride in what he builds as a beer. We really enjoy exploring and producing new flavors and seeing how the palates accept them.
A wild ride into the world of micro and craft breweries, and here, a trip back in time in more ways than one.
My father home brewed when I was in my early 20s, and I never took an interest in it. But I certainly have taken an interest in it now.
I suddenly found myself pretty thirsty. You'll find the Galena Brewery on the north end of Main Street, right on the main drag there. And tomorrow night at 10, we're going to take a little spin around Davenport's Great River Brewery and learn more about their big expansion plans in more ways than one.
No coincidence you got that assignment.
Yeah, tough gig.
Well, coming up, giving back.
How a local business is helping to feed families all across the world coming up.